He used to compete a lot in boxing, and he has probably like 20 years, 2 decades of experience in boxing. So it's great to have a guy this size. He's right-handed, he has similar height as my opponent, so it's good to have him. It's great. So I'm sparring a lot with him now. Like you guys know, I'm not sure if all of you guys know, but I have an exhibition match in January.
So Thor's doing some exhibition fights. Welcome back to the channel. How the devil are you? Okay, so Thor just said on one of his recent videos that he's looking to do some exhibition bouts next year, starting in January. He hasn't got any specific dates yet, but he said he's going to do a couple so he can get used to boxing different people and strangers, not boxing people he knows. I think this is a great thing. Really, really good idea. You know, it obviously makes sense before you have a fight is to get used to being in the ring and having that experience. He also posted a little bit of himself sparring, and I do see some improvements there. Let's have a look. He's still a little bit open. He's still a little bit open to that, to the body punches. It's a bit square on. Now he needs to. I just really think he needs to work more on his jab. Keep going in with the jab first, and then coming across with the left. And I do think this guy in the black is taking it a bit easy on him. Yeah, just going in a little bit square on. Open for that body punch. Nice body punch from him though, that's pretty good. See how he's open for that body punch there? Yeah, oof, good left, good straight left. It's a little bit messy though, isn't it? It's a little bit messy. One thing I will say, can you see how more focused he is? He's a little bit more focused. His eyes, in previous sparring sessions he's had, he looks a little bit lost. His eyes look a little bit glazed over. I just think all this rabbit punching though, you need to be working behind the jab, then coming in with the left cross. Look, he's got that aggressiveness there though, I've got to say, this is better. A bit more aggressive, a little bit more focused, a little less lost, because he used to look like a rabbit in headlights when he first started doing it. Okay, so good to see him getting a bit more sparring in. I do think that guy was taking it a little bit easy on him, to be fair, okay? And I would like to see less of the rabbit punching and him using more of his reach. Going in, really focusing on it, get a piston-like jab going, and then coming in with the left cross. He's a little bit open, still a little bit open for the body punch. But and again, he's a work in progress. But what I did really notice with that, like I said, doing the session, the video, is that he looks more aggressive. He looks a bit more focused. Bit more aggression in him rather than looking like that deer in headlights type of look, you know. So that's good. I mean, if you look at Eddie when he fights, just look at how when he throws a punch, he throws it with real focus and aggression. Do you see the look on his face? Do you see that look on his face? That snarl. Do you remember the clip from Rocky when he says you've got to punch and have that snarl when you hit the bags?
The Bible calls a psychological hit, because you snarl on your punches. Wait a minute. Hey, Ron, come here. Will you show this Latin language how to snarl and punch? Show him that. That's it. ugly. That's a snarl.
I know it's a Rocky film and it's not real, but they got a point that that snarl, that anger, and I haven't seen that in Thor up until this recent footage, and it's good to see that he's got a little bit of that aggression there. So I'm looking forward to these exhibition fights. I really want to see them just to see how he improves over the next few months. I'm looking forward to seeing these. Yeah, definitely am. You guys let me know what you think in the comment section. Really like your comments, reading them back. Do you think he's improved, or do you still think he's still looking a bit sloppy? I personally think he's a bit of an improvement there. Still got a lot of things to work on, but definitely improvement. And I'd just like to say, I do read the comment section, and a couple of comments I've been getting have been saying, I mentioned something, that I said that, you know, that they could, because they're big guys, they could gas out, you know, in after a couple of rounds. And people are saying, have you seen Eddie's cardio? And yeah, absolutely. For a big man, he's got insane cardio. It's ridiculous. How can someone that big have that good a cardio? And someone obviously mentioned this comment, if you think he's going to get gassed, you'd have to disagree. He's doing intense interval training, and he's keeping track of his heart rate while doing so, and it comes right down in between rounds, which is right. Okay, now, if any of you out there, have you ever been in a competitive match or a fight? I'd like to know, because I have, and I remember going into these fights absolutely trained to the max, fit as a flea. Okay, I could run for miles with rucksacks on my back, weights in my hands. Okay, I could do rounds and rounds and rounds on the bags. You get into the fight, and after a couple of rounds, you're knackered. Your arms feel like lead. Okay, and it's because the adrenaline gets pumped up around your body, and plus you've got someone coming after you as well, trying to hit you, and it really takes it out of you, and you find you get tired a lot more quicker when you're in an actual real fight, competitive match. So while I do think that Eddie's cardio for his size is fantastic, there is a slight possibility he could gas out, because he does really go for it. I'm not saying it will happen. I could be completely wrong, okay? But I'm just putting that out there to say that just because someone's, you know, fit doesn't mean they're fighting fit. There is a difference. And this is why you have to get this sparring in. And I don't see Eddie doing a lot of sparring as yet. He may get more in. He may even be doing sparring behind closed doors and not putting it on social media, so we don't know what he's doing. But from what I've seen, he's not doing enough sparring. There's a lot of pad work, a lot of bag work, and just, you know, a little bit of punching around with his friend. And Thor's doing the opposite. He's actually getting a lot of sparring in and doing exhibition matches, which is more real world practice. And I think that's very important. You know, see, if you don't do enough sparring and you don't get fighting fit for that fight, you could blow up and start getting gassed out. Anyway, again, let me know what you think in the comment section. Don't forget, if you like the video, please subscribe to the channel, okay? And if you like the video, please give the video a like. I'll catch you soon.